Ah, Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya. Pearly. I never thought I'd see the two of you again.
So, is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight.
Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last? I don't know, because you're kind of blocking the... Oh, there's a big suitcase here, or bag. Now that you mention it, yeah, there's a big bag here. This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before.
It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here.
Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation.
That's true, and truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there.
Eek! He's here!
What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. Flagrantly? Flagrant?
I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you.
A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? Oh, what do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear? Tomorrow's trial. Zvari. Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime? What? What are you talking about?
Wow, Nick, sounds like it's gonna be really exciting.
I don't know what you're on about, buddy. Tomorrow's trial. What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place.
That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. And then, Zavari, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators.
Okay, why is he suddenly so against us now? Like, weren't we kind of on his side, like, before? He's gonna accuse us. Co-conspirators? Or conspirators?
You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial.
What are you talking about?
Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot.
Godot? Godot. Who is this Godot person?
It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth, men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him.
Prosecutor? The best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick?
It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad.
Huh?
In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in the country.
And you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. I don't. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance.
Is it the guy that has that, like, visor on his face? Maybe. I think it is. Damask's identity.
You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty.
Hey! Last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delete is really Mask Damask.
My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature.
It looks like we're done investigating for the day.
Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin.
A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. We can do it. Although I have struggled with some of the past. Like, especially that first case I really struggled with my first time. October 13th, 9:36 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 4. Let me read October 13th, 9:36 a.m. in Chinese. 10月13日. Hey, Nick! What is it? Is something wrong? Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, look at this. I bought this mask-to-mask publicity photo. You bought that? Where? From the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Mask-to-mask publicity photo stuck onto the court record. Come on, I'm guilty! Throw the book at me! Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright. You know what? I honestly, I don't like the voice I gave him. So, I'm gonna figure it out as I go. Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it! Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it! I'm the criminal! Me! He's at it again. I sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor, I admit it! But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please? Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Tessie, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. I feel like she must have an evil side. She must. Oh, what if she's having an affair with Luke Atmay, and Luke convinced her to turn on, I don't know, not convince her, but like she's gonna, I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't trust her, despite how she, like. You see, actually the thief is her. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is Mask to Mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delete, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. October 13th, 10 a.m., District Court, room number 6. Yeah, it is that guy. Okay.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delete.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. And this is Godot.
What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to...
Okay, now I have to come up with a voice for him. What a stupid question.
What did you say?
Fine, let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment?
What? No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides.
Well, if you're not ready yourself, then you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by.
Who are you?
I'm Godot. Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case.
Ah, he's the one that Detective Atme was talking about.
Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far?
Ha, none. Still working at his voice. Ha, none.
What did you say?
I've never prosecuted a case before.
Never? But you said you've never lost before.
Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either.
Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you?
Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings.
Yes, but a mask in a court of law?
Huh, don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts. This guy is the real deal, alright, Nick. Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite. What?
Nick, is he a friend of yours?
No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Just who is this masked man? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you.
Well then, Prosecutor Gobo?
It's not Gobo, it's Godot, Your Honor.
In any case, please give your opening statement.
Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I only have one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite.
What is it?
Are you familiar with the saying, chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case break in two?
Well then, let's hear from our first witness.
Ah, good old Gumshoe.
My name is,
No one has asked. No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening.
Yes, sir.
Alright, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn.
Yes, sir.
Mask to Mask's crimes.
Mask the Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his fifth heist, and as usual, he sent the card on to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Master Mask, sir. It fits his M.O. to a T.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know about that.
So the actual identity of this Master Mask is... Mr. Godot, you...
Okay, he gets a mug slid over to him.
We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot.
Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed.
Very well. It's only coffee, after all.
What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the... You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial.
Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Well, Nick, what are you going to do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delete's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Master Mask who stole the urn. Well, we can't even prove that it's a guy underneath the mask. It's a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. So 6 months ago, according to Gumshoe, retailers. Patterns always go after the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure with Master it's just... Well, precious art pieces. It says, I will be coming to purloin the most priceless work of art on display in your treasures. So we have this, but we don't even know if the urn is in it, for one. Also... Oh, okay, I see. So, well, for one, here's a contradiction right here. Come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring 50 grand. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond. So, come there at 1 a.m., but then this says it's basically 1 a.m. So how would he get... It's a 30-minute drive over there, so how would he get over there at 1 a.m.? So it couldn't be him. As usual, it's someone else. It has to be someone else in that photo. Feels like that's every single crime in these games. You see how he's covered in like pink paint? Is he covered in pink paint, or is this part of the lights? This has to be... Okay, I see. So this pink is going to come in handy later to prove something. Alright, let's just press on stuff. Hold it. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning?
Yup, nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true, I'm a Zavari, author on thieves.
An author? He's written books about thieves? I think he probably meant to say authority.
The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal.
It's easy when those fingers happen to be butterfingers. So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh?
You got it, pal. Except for maybe the thief's mom, that is.
But isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police?
You don't mean Detective Zavari, do you?
Who's this person? Zavari. He sounds German.
His name is Look at Me, sir. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him.
What the heck? I guess he's not all that famous after all.
Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the Oh my god, I can't read. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole.
Oh, I see. It seems you're not the expert you claim to be.
It looks like the thief is playing with me even now. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime, but
doesn't he leave the calling card in the... No, it says sent before the heist. Have you seen all of these so-called calling cards?
Of course I have. Except the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred.
That's because Detective Atmay stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police. See? He's evil.
Was the calling card that Lordly Taylor received authentic?
Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature. But we're not releasing that information to the general public.
But you're absolutely certain that this card is real?
Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about Mask to Mask's emblem.
This was his fifth heist, and has usually sent the card on to Lordly Taylor.
His fifth heist, and your fifth screw-up, huh?
Objection, pal. That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times. But this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time.
You, of all people, shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe.
I just want everyone here at the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away. Got me?
Wow, it looks like he's really got it in for Detective Atmay.
His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces.
Well, why would he go after an urn, then? Art pieces? Like what, for example? Plus, the urn isn't exactly an art piece. It's an urn, right? Like...
Well, his first target was the famous Tear of Amelin. What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop?
No, sir. It's a blue diamond. A single rare diamond. Next was the Crown of Bongora. You know, the thing you put on your head. After that was the left hand of Hades. And then the portrait of Magina, sir. Detective Atme retrieved the portrait of Magina and returned it to the museum.
And the target of his fifth and last robbery was the Sacred Urn, right? But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces?
Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections.
Somehow Mr. Delete doesn't look like the type. Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld.
That's why we're sure it was Master Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T.
What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T?
I was thinking of asking the same thing myself.
I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal. First of all, there's the calling card. We're 100% certain it's authentic. Then there's the fact that he seems to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. Those are all part of the thief's modus operandi.
And so, since this robbery seems to fit all those conditions...
That's right. It means that Master Mask is behind it.
Nick, it definitely looks like it was Master Mask who stole the urn. But there's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Delete is Master Mask. But also the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection to Mr. Delete himself. So even though we know it was Master Mask that did it, maybe for the time being I should try and show it wasn't. Yeah.